Gordon may be the guy that outbucks them all. He only changed right side tires. Jarrett and Martin both changed 4. Jeff Gordon got out with the lead.
Have we seen this script before? Can you say Michigan?
Yeah.
Can you say that's the right move, though? We'll have to let this play out because I'm not sure that he's fast enough on new tires, even on the right side, to hold Martin off for 4 fresh tires.
Well, tires don't seem to have been much of an issue, at least so far today. New tires haven't really improved the speed of the race cars all that much as opposed to other racetracks and other situations that we've seen. So we'll see. Now, Jeff Burton in the 99 also took just 2 tires on that last stop, so he picked up some positions as well.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I got a question for you talking about tires. You know, we've talked about all day how Jeff Gordon's car, was not that good on fresh rubber. It took him about 15, 18, 20 laps before it really came in. He was running equal lap times to Mark Martin and Dale Jarrett right before that caution came out. My question is this. Just changing the 2 right side tires, will that maybe help him instead of having 4 fresh tires to have to break in? Now he's only got 2.
Glenn, it absolutely could because the air pressure and the left side, because they've been scuffed on that car, actually build up the tire pressure, so it may equalize that car out and he won't have to go through the condition of building up air pressure that's already there in the left side. We'll just have to wait and see, though. I've always found that 4 fresh tires will outrun 2, though, if you get open racetrack.
The tires Goodyear has here, it's the same tire they use at Richmond on the left side of the car. Jeff Gordon just comes off the apron and makes sure he has the lead. And we are going back to green.
Eli, the other thing that Jeff Gordon has in his favor, you see Johnny Benson there in the 26 trying to get his lap back. There's a lot of lap traffic on the left side that are good cars.
Gordon trying to dispense with Johnny Benson. He rides with Dennis Setzer. While up front, Gordon does make the move with Burton right behind him.
And just behind them, Dale Jarrett is flying with 4 fresh tires, but he's caught up trying to get by lap traffic right now.
Jarrett's going to have to hustle to get in line.
Oh, Mark Martin's on the outside there. As you can see, he's putting a lot of pressure on Jarrett. These 2 cars have battled all day long, right? Boy, I tell you what, Jeff Gordon is flying out there. He's built up about a 15-car length lead right now. I guess having those left sides with the air pressure built up, but I tell you, I really believe Mark Martin's going to make up the distance because he has a great race car today.
He's got time. Certainly nobody's handling any better than he.
You can see that Jeff Gordon, by getting a great restart there and not having to contend with lap traffic with just 1 corner, he built up a sizable lead there.
Doesn't Gordon always come on at the end of these things, though? I mean, no matter what he runs like at the beginning of these races, so often at the end, there he is.
By our computer on that last lap, Jeff Gordon 125.729, second place Burton 124.5.
From those fellas towards the front, 2.5 seconds back to that man, Jeff Gordon.
Now there's a good example. Wallace took on 2 tires to get track position. Jarrett goes by him with these. But it seemed to be the cure-all for the 24 of Jeff Gordon, because that car is really running well.
Who has scored 9 consecutive top 5 finishes, is showing the way here in New Hampshire.
Will not finish here today. The team is already packing up.
Jeff Gordon continues to lead at New Hampshire International Speedway as he did in July of 1995 to the delight of Ray Evernham and the fact that he repeated in September of 1997, a repeat winner here at New Hampshire International Speedway. Welcome back, everybody. Eli Gold, Buddy Baker, Dick Berggren, Glenn Jarrett, Matt Yoakum, and Steve Burns all on hand here with the lap into this green flag racing session. Jeff Gordon is the leader. Martin is second. You see him right there, right behind Kenny Wallace on the move.
Eli, I noticed just a little bit of push out of the 24 of Gordon just a second ago, and the 6 really moved up on him, but all of a sudden Mark Martin got a little bit off And you can see that the distance there is about 6 car lengths now, as Jeff Burton's giving Mark Martin a hard time.
Hey, these final 30 seconds.
But right now, Jeff Gordon is able to hold on to about a 6-7 car length lead.
Up front, it's still a half second from Gordon back to Martin.
Oh, it looks like Martin may be reeling him in just a little bit.
Do you think Mark Martin's getting sick of being in second spot, looking ahead of him and seeing that 24?
That list I gave you before,
Yeah.
only seconds, he still can't make a dent in the point.
Yeah, that's the 24 that's in front of him, virtually all of them.
Those two guys are a second up on John Andretti, 2 seconds up on Dale Jarrett, so you'll know what the relative position is.
See the difference between first and second. Now look just behind them. John Andretti is gaining as we speak. You can see he has made significant runs on second place right now. I think he's going to get there.
That's first, second, and third.
One of the things Mark Martin does at this racetrack, maybe better than anybody else, is to search. He said he searches all day long for the fastest line, and the line here changes around, so you can be assured that he's listening to his spotter, Bobby Leslie, telling him, try low here, try high here, go another foot deeper, another foot behind. He's going to keep looking. He's not going to give up. Of course, Gordon's pretty good at that, too.
Yeah.
He's real good at that sort of stuff.
You see Ernie Irvin there. He has motor problems. That's a car that the leaders have to contend with as they go down in the corner. You see right now he's in the preferred line down low. Gordon had to check up just a little bit.
Remember Ernie Irvin's engine having problems. That's why he's losing the lap there. Oh,
wow.
Martin about rubbed the wall.
Do you think
18th is 14 seconds. Now, Martin's giving it all he can. He's closing in.
Mark is driving his heart out right now. He's got that 24. You can see through his windshield there. As they go down into turn 1, he picks up the throttle, able to stay a little bit lower than Gordon. Right now, both of them are looking for the line that their car runs the freest on. Just behind them, the 43 car, you can see as he goes down in the corner there, John Andretti doing a great job. And somebody's woke up Dale Jarrett because he's moving in also, the blue car just behind Andretti there.
4 caution periods today in the garage. Ken Schray hits from the speed shot. Ba-boom. And now I believe Mr. Gordon's got lots of clear track ahead of him. He does. And a chance to try and make some hay.
Bobby Hamilton looked like he had a good second place going there and hadn't had problems near the end of the race. Right now, you can see Mark Martin just barely ahead as Jeff Gordon goes through the corner. You can look back right there. And
up front, there's Gordon, still 1 6/10 seconds on Mark Martin now. 2 6/10 on Andretti. 3 6/10 seconds on Jarrett. And then 8 9/10 seconds over 5th place, Jeff Burton. Kyle Petty there in the 44. He's in 33rd position, 5 laps down.
You know, as you watch Gordon, you've just got to be incredulous at the year he is having and at the career he is having. Some people have a great year as a race car driver. Some people might have 2. But this guy has been scoring like this since 1994 when he first won.
You realize that if Gordon holds on to win, as you see Andretti going around Ron Bellows there, or Kyle Petty rather, if Jeff Gordon holds on to win, it would be his 38th career win in his 179th start. That is a victory every 4.7 starts. That's remarkable.
Well, I'll tell you what, when those watching this broadcast get real old, just remember this day and other days like it, because this is a legend in the making that you're watching here.
Another one of those 2-tire stops.
And that guy in the right-hand corner up there was one of the reasons that he's had that great success. Ray Evernham is crew chief. He was in the box just then as we were showing Jeff Gordon go around the racetrack.
And you could add Randy Dorton, the engine builder, and you could add the Rainbow Warriors who work on the car and the crew back at the garage. This is a team that has it all together like is seldom seen in auto racing anywhere in the world.
Meanwhile, up front, the leader working some traffic. Gordon around. Bill Elliott has had problems today. Bill's in 38th, some 40 laps down. And you saw that graphic moments ago showing you the highest previous finish by a pole sitter here. That obviously translates to the fact that a pole sitter has never won a race here at New Hampshire, and that might change as Gordon puts a lap on Darrell Waltrip. DW's in 32nd spot, a couple of laps back. I don't know about you guys, this thing's flown by.
It really has. I was wishing this thing was 400 laps just a little while ago. It's been a fun race.
Gordon still has to deal with traffic. That's Michael Waltrip in the Wood Brothers car. The Woods hope to be able to name a replacement for Michael Waltrip in the next week and a half or so. They say they've had 11 applicants for that ride from every form of racing except the Indy Racing League.
You know, Mark Martin right now has really cut into this lead. I know that Jeff Gordon realizes the white flag's out right now, but you can see right now, any mistake right now, and Mark Martin would be there.
Michael Waltrip in close against Gordon as they come off the corner, and Jeff backed out. To turn 3. He won't force the issue, looking for his 3rd win at New Hampshire, his 9th win of the year. The DuPont colors again, heading to victory lane. Jeff Gordon and the Rainbow Warriors take on 2 tires. We've seen that script before back at lap 233. They refused to lose. They didn't. And again, Mark Martin finishes 2nd to the guy he's been chasing all season long. Jeff Gordon's going to victory lane. We will as well as soon as we come back to New Hampshire. Back to New Hampshire International Speedway, the Farm Aid on CMT 300 in the books. Time for us now to go to victory lane. And today's interview brought to you by the Money Store, where you can refinance your home and consolidate your debts with just one phone call. That man's not going to have to worry about his refinancing. He's got another win.
I think he could probably loan the Money Store some money, guys. That's the kind of year he's having. Jeff, I want to say congratulations, first of all, but we were listening to you on the radio when Ray made that call for 2 tires. You weren't exactly sure that was the thing to do, but boy, was it ever.
Well, 66 or however many laps that were left was a lot of laps, and I never dreamed it was going to be that good. I want to thank God. Oh, man, I tell you what, we are being blessed with so many wonderful things, and we're so fortunate. And I'm fortunate to have a guy like Ray Evernham that makes those calls. He doesn't mind making gutsy calls, and I'll drive the wheels off the thing when they put those 2 tires on. And, again, like Michigan, my car came to life with those 2 tires. I just, I was loose at the beginning, and then I got real tight in the middle part of the race, and those 2 tires just made it come to life. Awesome job for all the guys on this DuPont Chevrolet.
Well, now I know that you had to be seeing Mark Martin gaining on you, but then he tried a little too hard a couple of times and got in the wall there. Were they telling you that?
Well, I saw him in my mirror. I was watching to see how much he was gaining on me, and I knew he had 4 tires against our 2, and I was just driving the wheels off the thing, and I was surprised he wasn't gaining on me faster than he was, and I thought, man, we might have a shot at this thing, but I knew over time his car was just going to continue to get better, mine was going to go away. He hit the wall, man. I came to life. Well, I tell you what, I got up in the seat, my elbows poked out the window, and I said, all right, now I got to drive this thing for everything it's worth, and what an unbelievable day.
Well, let me ask you a question. Now, you and Ray got a couple of days off now, savor the victory. Can maybe the 3 of us go to Atlantic City?
I tell you what, I think we're using up all of our luck on the racetrack. I don't think there's any left outside of it.
All right, congratulations again to Jeff Gordon. 9th win of the year, 3rd here at New Hampshire. Now let's go to Steve Burns.
Jeff Gordon's awesome, man. I was trying to drive my car as fast as his, and I couldn't do it.
Okay, guys, we're back in victory lane now. We've caught up with Ray Evernham and Brittany, a Make-A-Wish Foundation child, and Ray has gone over. She came into victory lane with all the celebrants here. Now, we're going to present Ray with another Miller Lite Pit Crew Award, another plaque. Now, we can't buy these things anymore. We have to go and borrow them from Ray Evernham because he owns them all now. Congratulations once again, Ray. What a brilliant, brilliant call that was.
Well, it was got to thank God first, because it's been a special weekend. Just didn't think we had a shot at winning that race, and this pit crew awards are great for the guys, but it's been real special for me. I've known Brittany for about a year and a half. We've been writing letters back and forth with her mom and her sister, and I finally get to meet her.
Chief right here. And Bruno. Oh man, I tell you what, awesome. He's awesome.
But it's been a special day. So my little girl here, my little friend's doing good, and we won another race. It's awesome.
Were you sure when you made that call that that car would perform that well.
No, I was sure we were going to finish second or third, but, you know, the Jeff Gordon factor, you got to make a multiplier in there.
And like he said, when he got Jeff Gordon out front, buddy, he turned up the wick. Brittany, give us a big smile. Okay, let's go back up top, Eli Gold.
Congratulations to Ray Evernham winning the Miller Lite Award from Miller Lite, to remind you that whenever you feel good, it's Miller time. Ray Evernham's been feeling good this weekend, only as he won. This is what happened here on Friday afternoon after Bud Pole qualifying. One of Art Berry's great modifieds, and who was behind the wheel? Ray Evernham. And Dick, that brought back a lot of memories for a lot of folks up in these parts who used to watch Ray race up here.
Ray was a good modified race car driver, no question about that.
Jeff Gordon now with 10 top 5 finishes in a row, the most since Darrell Waltrip in 1983. The green flag flew shortly after 1:20 this afternoon, but shortly 2:32. Then after taking on 2 tires at lap 2:33, Gordon has the lead. Stays there until caution comes out at lap 2:56 for Jeff Green's accident. But as we've seen so many times this year, Gordon storms to the front and wins by 0.6 of a second in New Hampshire. And there you see with Brooke, his wife, Jeff Gordon, picking up yet another NASCAR Winston Cup leader bonus. $20,000 there, because if you are the point leader after you've won an event, that bonus money is yours. Let's go back to the garage area. Jeff Gordon in victory lane. He led 68 laps today. The final 67 after leading lap number 1 of the afternoon. Well, we came in with a spread of first to second, 67. Nothing changes.
No, well,
3 hours down the road, nothing changes.
Gordon picked up 5 for beating Martin by 1 position. Martin picked up 5 for leading the most laps. Stays the same.
It's a wash. Jeff Gordon wins. Particularly nice day if you happen to be a Jeff Gordon fan, as he wins here on the Farm Aid on CMT 300.
He really paid himself off well, because before the race started, he said the car was awful.
And last week at Bristol, he ran so very well, led
Heading with you to Rockingham and to Phoenix. All sorts of racing coming up right here on TNN Motorsports as we wind our way through the final third of this season. Fellas, as per usual, fine weekend here. Yesterday, Mike Iwanitzko and Ted Christopher winning in the Featherlight Modified and the Busch North Series races. And today, Jeff Gordon doing the job, heading to victory lane again with a 2-tire change that, very much like we saw at Michigan, proves to be the difference in the event. A big thank you to Dale Jarrett. I knew I was going to do that one of these days. To Glenn Jarrett down there on pit road. He, along with Steve Burns and Matt Yoakum, good work on the pits and in the garage area. Up here alongside me, Buddy Baker, and the good doctor, Dick Bergman. For all of us here at TNN Motorsports, I'm Eli Gold. Congratulations to the bunch that refuses to lose. Jeff Gordon wins in New Hampshire.